Gibby only has to really look through one player, does a nice job, gets the shoulder on it.
Yeah, especially when the backside guy's name is Crosby. He banks one off the end boards and spins it right back on net. Gensel from his skate to his stick, and now he'll feed the point. Petrie lets it go. St. Gibson falls back as he's unable to cover it up. Crosby stood up at the blue line by Fowler, who knocks it away, and now Cam back to collect it, and he'll lob it to the neutral zone. Silverberg couldn't quite get there. Now takes it away from Gensel and fires. Out comes to Smith to make the stop. Joseph can't get it through from the blue line. Archibald throws a shoulder into Shattenkirk, knocks him down. Not sure Kevin actually had possession of the puck. Now Joseph scores off the post and in, and it started with the hit in the corner by Archibald. Pittsburgh leads 1-0.
Well, it sure did, Johnny. A big hit in the corner. Quick look and see that. Here's the big hit. Creates a turnover, and then all of a sudden off to the races. Use the net as a little screen, goes right up the gut. Look at the layers of traffic in front of Gibson. He's trying to get out to the top of the paint. Joseph uses all these guys. No one's able to get a shin pad or a glove or anything on it. For goaltenders, Johnny, this is almost, you're just trying to get hit by this puck. You're trying to make yourself.
And the outlet pass broken up initially by Dumoulin. Jones snaps it ahead. Petrano with a nice pass, and it's McTavish turned away by DeSmith. To add insult to the injury, it's a double minor, and the Pens go on the power play right away. Kulikov knocks it loose. Short-handed, he's with Silverberg, and a save by DeSmith. During that 4-minute Pittsburgh power play, they had 6 grade A scoring chances and nothing to show for it. A couple of, at least one post shot. Zegras right off the draw, scores on the backhand, and the power play pays back the penalty kill.
I'll tell you, that's the beauty of the power play and penalty kill unit relationship right there. They know how hard those guys work to kill that off. Great face-off, you can see right here. Win the draw, attack the net, and you know, we talk about guys with high skill and great hands. I mean, Zegras barely gets this puck on his stick, and he's able to elevate it over to Smith's catching glove.
Gibson 2-0-1 in his last 3 appearances, and his last game was in Dallas on Monday. Made 39 saves in a shootout loss against the Stars. Oh, bad bounce! Off an Anaheim stick, gets past Gibson, and the Pens have the lead back. Kapanen's going to get credit for this, but I believe he was just trying to pass the puck, Evo.
Stick and just kind of redirect. Got Jeff Carter in front, certainly screening Gibson as well. And, you know, this is sometimes the only way to beat a goalie who's really red hot, seeing the puck well, is to get an inadvertent bounce. Tough luck for the Ducks, but again, it's all out of the effort of Benoit trying to do the right thing, trying to get his stick on that puck.
Trying to stretch it, just misses Kapanen, but Gibson realizing, oh wow, that the Pens would get there first. He turns it over, and it's a gimme for Jeff Carter.
Those are those things that as a goaltender, you go back there and you have all the best intentions, and you're trying to get communication with your defenseman, and looks like there was a little miscommunication right there, turning the puck over. And the reason Gibson goes out and plays this first and foremost is because the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to beat the defenders to the puck, so that way there's not going to be an icing called, and then there's just a little miscommunication between him and Fowler. Looks like Gibby just wants to chip at the Cam, and then Jeff Carter, Johnny on the spot.
Well, Gibson continues to be the headline in this one for the Ducks, where Weedle keeps it in, and then it's fumbled away by Lundestrom. Malkin has Joseph right down Main Street. He scores! Second of the game for P.O. Joseph. 4-1 Pittsburgh.
A lot of pressure by the Penguins right there. Creates another turnover, and man, Joseph is going to walk right down, and he wastes no time. Right here, Gibson's going to be able to get a clean look at this, but when a guy's coming down with speed and be able to pick that spot, high blocker, it's a really difficult save to make. You can see that shot right underneath the crossbar. I mean, Gibby's outside the top of that blue paint, trying to cut down that angle.
Has no points after getting 3 assists in the first meeting between these two teams. It has not necessarily been the usual suspects where the Pens are concerned.
Well, we were talking about secondary scoring for the Ducks. I mean, every team needs that secondary scoring.
Rust busts in off the left boards, pulls it to his forehand, and tries to go Bobby Orr across the top of the goal crease. He, however, lost the puck, unlike Mr. Orr. in front of a backhand, a second effort. Rust is able to score this time. He didn't go airborne, but it's 5-1.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, I mean, they were applying that pressure. The Ducks were trying to get the puck out of the zone. They weren't able to alleviate the Penguins' pressure, and puck goes down to the corner. You got Malkin. You're trying to keep him to the perimeter so that he doesn't have a chance to attack to the inside. Everybody gets focused on him. Rust drives to the front of the net. He's got some good traffic in here. Fowler's got his man. And it looks like Vetrano's just a step late trying to get to the front of the net for Brian Rust, and he's able to get the goal.
Guy, I beg your pardon. The reason Rust is pointing at that puck and goes back, he wants to go get it because that's point number 1200. Magna to oppose Crosby. And it's wound around the boards and out by Chad Ruedel. Gibson handles it for Kulikov. His pass intercepted by Crosby. And they score on the turnover. Jake Gensel. Crosby picked it off, moved it to him quickly. It's 6-1.
See a clean pass, and Kulikov takes a quick peek and doesn't see that Sidney Crosby's jumping up into the middle. He's able to pick that off, and then right on Jake Gensel's stick. And you can see Gensel gets this shot off as Gibson's trying to move and trying to get down. He knows there's going to be a shot to the low.
Ducks almost turn it over, and now it comes back through the neutral zone. A chance for McTavish, and he scores. Mason McTavish, and the Ducks get one back.
Well, that comes from a little bit of hard work right there, and that, you know, never die attitude. Is that they're going to take these experiences and build off. You can see McTavish. This line's working hard. Going to get a really nice pass, and then I think this really surprises Casey DeSmith. He kind of goes back against the grain. Goaltenders are moving to the one side, going to the right there, and as you shoot that puck back against them.
So when you're on lists with those names we were just mentioning, you know you are on your way to Toronto at some point in time. Here's Klingberg off the glove of DeSmith and in, and there you have it. 4 minutes to go, Guy, and it's 6-3.
Hey, the never die attitude. We talk about the resiliency of a young team that just doesn't quit, but they certainly don't quit. You got Klingberg. You talk about the D jumping up into the play. Hey, better late than never, and Klingberg gets the puck. And this is a goal that most goaltenders in the NHL are going to say, this is my bad. I should have this right from the face-off dot. Clear vision on that puck. You should be able to pick that up.
Into the middle, tries to make a pass, bounces through the slot. And Henrique's backhander denied. This hockey game is over. The Penguins get the victory. Their second in a row. Our final score, Pittsburgh 6, and the Ducks 3.